Hi, I'm Senator Malcolm Roberts, and I'm on the road from Rocky to Mackay in central Queensland. I want to make a statement and ask some questions about the Murray Darling Basin plan notice that came out of the government last week. And I want to ask a few basic questions after Friday's media headlines, and I'm going to read these questions because I want to make sure it's accurate. Sky News called this the biggest change to the Murray Darling Basin plan in 10 years. Oh, really? The Australian announced buybacks axed in Murray overhaul. So I asked Minister Pitt for a copy of this supposed landmark report, and this is it, 10 pages, that's all. The recommendations are 2 pages and a bit, that's it. Does it really represent any change in the current policy? No, it does not. It doesn't say any such thing, and yet the Nationals Party and the government has been saying that. One major issue, and this is the first topic, one major issue with the Murray Darling Basin plan is the last 450 gigalitres of water acquisitions called SDLs, which is to be taken off farmers and given to the environment in South Australia. Since the plan started, 2,100 gigalitres of water has been taken from farmers. That's forced many farmers off the land and reduced our agricultural output by more than $10 billion. This is money that our economy needs, especially when we try to recover from COVID. This is food that has been taken from the world's hungry. Now, Senator Bridget McKenzie, who is leader of the Nationals in the Senate, made this statement just a week ago, quote, "You cannot take any more water from our communities. The 450 gigalitres will not be coming from our farmers. Enough is enough. You have taken enough." Well, that was clear, wasn't it? But what does the report really say? Let me read the recommendations. Quote, this is what the report says. Work with the states to accelerate planning and delivery of the 450 gigalitre SDL acquisitions. Not stop the acquisition, accelerate the acquisition. What of the promise to not take water off farmers? Perhaps Senator McKenzie is talking about this line, quote, from the report, shift the focus away from on-farm acquisition to off-farm infrastructure. What sort of a promise is shift the focus? These are weasel words, Minister Pitt. 450 gigalitres through fixing leaky pipes and burying irrigation channels. Not possible. And for the record, irrigation channels are lifelines for native Australian birds, animals and reptiles in a drought. Those canals are an entire ecosystem full of fish, turtles and crustaceans that die when you bury them underground. This idea is literally killing our environment to save it. Secondly, as for splitting the Murray Darling Basin Authority into 2, not so much. This is recommendation 6, which establishes an Inspector General of Water Compliance. Now, is this a new post? No. They are simply renaming the Inspector General of Murray Darling Basin Water Resources. When he was appointed, the existing inspector, Mick Keelty, was called the tough cop on the block. What happened to that? This is nothing more than a rebranding exercise, and the media has lapped it up. The media has fallen for it. Does the media check anything anymore, or do they just parrot what this government tells them? Thirdly, as for punitive powers, the Inspector General does not have any. Those powers vest with the states, New South Wales in particular, where the most water rorting is going on, has not even given the Murray Darling Basin any punitive powers at all. If big corporate agriculture builds a new floodplain harvesting dam in the Northern Basin, the Inspector General has no powers to order that demolished, nor even issue a fine. The New South Wales State Agricultural Minister, Nationals leader in New South Wales, Nationals MP John Barilaro, has to make those orders, and the government damn well knows it. Minister Pitt, I have 3 questions. Who wrote this misleading press release? Secondly, show me where in this report it actually says there will be no more buybacks from farmers. Thirdly, how does rebranding one position without any extra powers suddenly become splitting the Murray Darling Basin Authority into 2? It doesn't, does it? I've heard the Nationals talk a lot of rubbish lately, but this takes the cake. These are lies they speak to distract. Under the Nationals, farmers will lose their water and rural communities will be destroyed. The only winner will be the Nationals' corporate agriculture mates. When will the Nationals, for a change, join us in One Nation in putting Australia first?